fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity.
We got to this
so
part.
far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Bro, that was the freaking Minecraft door sound. Bro, what?
I accidentally rolled ice.
Bro, there was the door opened and it was a Minecraft door sound. It was like,
oh no, it can't be.
Something like that.
Oh, this is so cool.
This is
it's
an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
What? He's able to talk to girls.
Thank goodness, Stanley, what a close call.
Like that one time me and him joined a random person's party, and it said there was somebody
just wandering around, no right or wrong directions,
and then he was
no
like,
path to follow. You can just go in any. Oh, thank heavens we avoided it.
You can't talk to girls.
Out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
Trash.
Preferably something with walls.
Do you even have
something with nice, big, insurmountable.
Bro, we're not gonna play Attack on Titan.
Dean, do you have a sister?
No, I mean, yeah.
Okay, I think
and
this will be just the thing.
No, I don't have their phone number.
No,
bro, we're in Rocket League!
See, this is exactly what I
Bro, MT, I'm in Rocket League!
Blocks for you around it. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game...
That's Rocket League!
It does! Bro, they had to get their permission.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack.
That actually is
I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball?
Oh wait, you're live?
I think it's sports ball.
I thought you were just recording, but you went live?
We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together.
Oh,
yes, I think
it's a hole.
I actually see, and you know the part I was stuck at Balloons TD? Wanna know why I was stuck on it?
Oh, a ball!
Oh my god, you got the ball! Dean, you know why I was stuck on that part on Balloons TD6?
What?
It was because I put it on hard mode for some reason.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun?
Guess what?
Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
Yo, we're playing Rocket League in the Stanley Parable.
But if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience.
Oh, nice. I'm actually gonna try. I'm trying to beat it.
Ball.
And I got like 13 minutes.
Yes. Oh goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, like a child in a confectionery shop, I simply have to have more.
Yeah, but I get the full force. I had max.
More balls.
How many? Oh, that's so many balls! Empty, look at my screen!
Looking. Hey yo, there's 3 balls, 4 balls, I think 5, I don't know. I can't count. Well, I can't.
Are you enjoying this, Stanley?
Yeah.
I got like Max Guardian.
Is this a real video game?
Yes.
Max Guardian.
Sure,
oh yeah.
Wait,
Guardian or Force Field?
No!
Your little fun comes to an end.
Oh,
this is my game.
Wait, what's the Max Guardian? Because I think I got it. Is it just like 6 of them? Besides, or I mean 5?
Bro, can you stop talking? I'm gonna mute you for a second, okay?
Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I am structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley.
Wait, no!
See, no! I like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best. Hold on.
What the f... Whoa! What the heck is this?
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Yo, the narrator's gone. Let's go. Now what are we gonna do? Ah! Whoa. Dude, are we in the back rooms? Dude, are we in the back rooms? Dude, this is kind of scary, bro. Oh, light. What's in here? Cool. Okay. Okay.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait. Stanley, I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause on things. It's those figurines, those figglers. I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one. Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life?
Yes.
Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness? Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone?
Fine.
I would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines. Just one more time. Here's where it all began. The first collectible. Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley. And here was a second Stanley. I'll be honest, back then I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways. Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini Stan? Can you remember? Hey, that's exactly right. It was here in the boss's bathroom. It was the third one. You picked it up, and then after that, you had 3 of them. I'm glad these moments are so crystal clear in your memory, but I shouldn't be surprised. After all, science tells us that it's impossible to forget your third time doing anything. Let's see, what came next? Oh yes, we found a Figley in this pink room. Oh well, I can't actually say I remember being in this room, but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened.
This is definitely not where I found it.
This was the 5th mini Stan, and this one was really something special. It was in the warehouse. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion. Enjoy.
How you found it? by the narrator. What's that back there? It's the 5th mini stand. You found it near the cargo lift. Thanks for watching. Dun 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 dun.
Takes you back, doesn't it? I spent a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
Oh, here's the
And then,
final
Stanley,
one.
then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here by the red and blue doors. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others. Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figley and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other. Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like.
But you can pick up and then get 12?
And then there was no more. Because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye, Memory Zone.
Okay.
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on. Stop the loading screen. Isn't there some way we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the Memory Zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels. Okay, yes, the room with the red and blue doors. I remember this. I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the Memory Zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going, I want more. And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video we watched? Yes, I love that video. Still don't remember the pink room, Stanley. Still no memory of this one. Good room, though. A solid room. These really were a treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have neutered the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation. Next one. This was our second Figley. Don't you remember? Yes, I remember it too. The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going. This is it, the very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the figurines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this? Look, it's the terrible new content that we were originally sold on. I remember hating it back then, but time does put a rosy filter on everything. In fact, I dare say I'm actually quite fond of it now. Look how much fun the past is. I want more. More memories.
You can't go that back. You can't go more back.
Oh, yes, the two doors. Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one. And before everything else, there was your office. Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your office? There's something I feel I can remember. I can remember.
Wait.
Yes, I'm remembering something now. I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy, and I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me. He would make the decisions. He would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely? Yes, perhaps that's it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with. You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good. I did enjoy telling his story so very much. Okay, here we go. This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay, here we go, guys.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Now,
monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers, the lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again... blackness, and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes! He had won! He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Back here? He said that he was going to retire me.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Here's the door, just go.
He said that he was going to retire me. What is that?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Wait.
Rationing. Is that who it is? He looks like Hulk, but a zombie.
At this
Yes.
point,
Okay, I
Stanley was
muted you.
making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward.
Bro, I
and finally
died!
confront his death.
I like how CN said, "Oh, I muted you," when he already muted us.
Bro, I unmuted you, I said.
You said muted.
I said
Yeah,
unmuted.
I told you if you muted us, you're
I didn't hear you.
dead.
Then why did you hear us?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer
Then there's
and
no
closer
point
to
of
his
meeting
demise,
us anyway.
he reflected that his
Yeah,
life
there's
had
really
been of
no
no
point.
consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story. Trapped forever in his narrow vision of
But
what
literally-
this world is. Perhaps his death was a
Literally.
like plucking the eyeballs from a
Cooperate.
blind man.
Obliterate.
So he resigned and willingly accepted
that?
this violent
He's
end
recording.
to his brief and shallow
I know
life.
he is.
Farewell,
Obliterate.
Stanley.
Kinda dies.
See, and you know you're
Farewell,
recording,
Stanley,
right?
cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the
Okay, I'm gonna
enormous
play
metal
Balloons
jaws.
TD6
In a
inside
single
basically rage
visceral
quit because I was
instant,
on the last
Stanley
boss and I
was
died
obliterated as the
with
machine
one
crushed
shot.
every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
So I'm gonna play Balloons TD6.
Now
I'm
we're
gonna try to
going
max
to the
out my...
credits. Yeah, credits. Yo, I wanna go to
Why'd I
the
go to the
credits.
sandbox? Sandbox.
Bro really finished the game in one day.
For real.
I didn't finish. There's a lot more.
Oh yeah, there's a lot more endings, actually.
Okay,
I
Force
stopped playing
Field
it
doesn't
like
one-shot dogs anymore. That's great.
Yoga.
See, and that's kind of sussy.
Dude. Oh. I heard he loaded in the Stanley Parable.
See, and
And
that's
yet it
kind
would
of
be just a few
sussy.
minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
You know what? I'm actually
What
gonna play a
exactly did the narrator think he was
Sure.
going to accomplish?
I said, what do you want to play?
When
Your
every
mom.
path you can walk has been created for you long in
Okay.
advance,
Your
death
mom.
becomes meaningless,
If you did that
making
one more time,
life
you'd
the
be-
same. Do you
Off.
see now?
Office
Do you see that
layout.
Stanley was
Your
already
dad.
dead from the moment he hit start?
Say it one more time. Say
Your
anything,
mom.
including your kid.
Office computers. Oh! This one has a cards thing. The installation. Upload database and stuff.
I don't know what to play.
Oh, and then here's the
Let's
doors.
play Metro Fortnite.
Can't play it, can't
No.
play it. Okay.
Then
Maintenance room. Maintenance room.
maintenance. Oh,
I'm gonna look for
Warzone.
something to record.
In early development, we designed an ending where, you could fight aliens.
I see. You wanna play Fall Guys?
You mean Hall Guys?
You're not talking.
You mean
The cargo lift.
Guys
Wait, where's the cargo lift?
No. Say Boba just like my dad did.
Boba.
Biba?
The cargo lift.
No, not really.
Where's the cargo
Oh.
lift?
At first when he got out of the shower and said that, I thought he said
One
Google.
option.
Boo-boo, yeah, boo-boo.
First
Yeah, Boo.
choice.
Yeah,
obey.
yeah.
Disobey.
Yeah, that's what he said. Boo boo.
You want some boo-boo?
I was like, yes sir, I want some boo boo. Ew, why does that kind of sound sus? Yeah, sounds sus. 2K23.
Oh, what is this?
Michael Jordan edition. Who's Michael Jordan?
Michael
Zending.
Jordan?
Where's the Zending?
Yay.
Zending model.
Oh,
The
it's the guy
Zending
from
went through
Fortnite.
many.
I mean, no, not the guy. Isn't he the guy, from what's that game called?
2K?
No.
What he look like?
He's bald.
Trailers.
Saitama?
Yeah, I think it's from that anime, like Cian says, Saitama.
Freedom ending.
I
The
think it's from
countdown
that.
disc.
Yeah, probably.
What is it?
No way you're saying
What is the
that.
countdown disc? Let me try this.
No. What does he look like?
Maintenance room. Oh, Stanley Parable.
Oh,
On
look
and
at
off.
these two. How they wish to destroy.
I'll turn the
us.
Stanley
I think
Parable
it's
off.
Ugh.
Let's
How
turn
they
the Stanley
both wish
Parable
to be
off.
free.
Beep.
No way you're saying
Can you
that,
see?
guys.
Can you see how much they need one another?
Okay, we'll see you guys in the next video. Please
No.
subscribe to me if you
Oh,
like
I
me.
think he's
Anyways,
the guy
bye.